Hey everybody, what the fuck's going on? I should probably put my headphones on. I'm freaking myself out. I can't hear myself. Thanks everybody came to Minneapolis and Indianapolis, the first weekend of the Big Fat Tour. It was awesome. This weekend I'm at the Ice House in Pasadena, but it's sold out. And then next weekend on Friday night, I'm at the Ka Theater at the MGM. And then the next weekend is sold out in Utah. And the next dates that are available are Sacramento, Seattle, and San Diego. All three of those I added second shows. I think the first shows are sold out, but there's some tickets available for the second show. JoeRogan.net/tour. And it looks like what I'm going to try to do is do another Netflix special at the end of this. The tour goes on into December. And then I'm thinking when that's done, I'll know exactly where to go and when. But as of this weekend, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to rock. And 6 months from now, I'll be fucking primed. Whoa! This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Squarespace, which is an excellent platform for you to create your own website. Go to squarespace.com now, today. Go to squarespace.com/Joe, and you can get a free trial and 10% off your first purchase. And they will show you how easy it is for you to create your own website. It used to be very difficult. It is now very easy. And with Squarespace, each website comes with a free online store. You get a free domain name if you sign up for a year. And it's an impossibly easy to use, incredibly well-designed user interface that allows you to create these beautiful websites, beautiful templates, and a simple drag and drop user interface that you can use if you can do anything on a computer, like attach a photograph to an email. If you can move files around, if you do normal stuff, you know how to make a website with Squarespace. And they have award-winning 24/7 customer support in case you get it all fucked. It'll look great on everything, and it's used by a wide range of people, whether it's restaurants, stand-up comedians. Duncan Trussell and Doug Stanhope, both of their websites are made with Squarespace, artists, designers, and more. So for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase, go to squarespace.com/Joe. We're also brought to you by Blue Apron. Blue Apron, which is a company that sends you a styrofoam cooler that's packed with fresh ingredients from local farms. Produce is sourced from farms that practice regenerative farming. The beef, chicken, and pork come from responsibly raised animals, and the seafood is sourced sustainably under standards developed in partnership with the Monterey Bay Aquarium Seafood Watch. They have these partnerships with over 150 farms, fisheries, and ranchers across the United States. They send you these pre-packaged, pre-portioned little packets and step-by-step photographic instructions that show you how to create delicious meals. It's super easy to do, and there's very little waste because everything is portioned out perfectly for you. Even if you don't cook normally, if you can follow instructions, you can cook. They make it real easy, and again, photographic step-by-step instructions. Takes between 40 minutes, somewhere around 40 minutes for most people to cook some of these meals, and they cost less than $10 a person. And they have delicious stuff like creamy shrimp rolls with quick pickles and sweet potato wedges, chili butter steaks with Parmesan potatoes and spinach. So it's like they're cool, interesting choices. It's not boring food. I've done it. I like it. And again, it's pretty affordable. Less than $10 per meal, and a wide variety. Choose from a variety of new recipes each week. Or you can let Blue Apron's culinary team surprise you. And the recipes are not repeated within a year, so you'll never get bored. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/Rogan. You'll love how good it feels and tastes to create your own incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. And again, it's very easy to do. blueapron.com/Rogan. We're also brought to you each and every episode by Onnit. That's ONNIT. Onnit is a total human optimization company, and what we concentrate on is anything that can inspire you. We put on the Onnit Academy link. It's filled with hundreds of articles on strength and conditioning, on the motivation to get yourself pumped up for life on nutrition, nutrient absorption, all sorts of different interesting shit we find. Q&As with influential individuals and inspirational people and articles and videos. And that sort of embodies what we're trying to do at On It. What we're trying to do is provide people with excellent supplements in the form of Alpha Brain, which is a cognitive enhancing nootropic. That's sort of the cornerstone for our supplement line. Double-blind, placebo-controlled studies that show that it improves verbal memory, reaction time. All that's available at onit.com for you to look at. We sell strength and conditioning equipment, healthy snacks, and different various supplements. But all of it concentrated on this one goal, getting you into your best state. Whether it's your best state physically, your best state mentally, optimizing your time here, firing you up, getting shit done, and feeling good. Go to onit.com to check it out, ONNIT. Use the code word Rogan, and you will save 10% off any and all supplements. My guest today is an interesting individual. He's a very wise man, very smart guy, also very aggressive with his ideas. He has a very popular YouTube channel, and man, when I tell you that I got bombarded by people that wanted me to have him on the podcast, I mean fucking bombarded. And he did my friend Dave Rubin's podcast, who's also been a guest on this podcast many times, and Dave recommended him, and we had a wonderful chat. A few things we didn't totally agree on, but I really enjoyed talking to him. And I hope you enjoyed as well. Give it up for Sargon of Akkad.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
Free Kyrgyzstan? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I meant to wear it at the panel yesterday, but I was late and I forgot.
Yeah. What we're talking about here, folks, is he has a free Kyrgyzstan shirt, and I just learned about this very recently from Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, he loves it.
I had no idea. I didn't know what the deal with the frog was. Yeah. And do you know that you can't have the frog now? What is it on iTunes? Apple iTunes won't let you use the frog.
It's great.
What the fuck, people? What is Apple doing? It's a frog. It's a cartoon frog.
You see, Hillary Clinton denounced it, so
she denounced the frog.
And
she said something about deplorables. What did she say about the frog?
Oh, it was part of an article on her website.
Oh,
how they were saying how this cartoon frog is a hate symbol. It's like, you're idiots. You're fucking idiots. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
It's a frog.
This is the best bit about the internet. We can make them look ridiculous.
Well, they look ridiculous on their own. It's they. It's just we're saying they, right? Yeah. We're already like doing the bad thing, lumping people into these groups.
Yeah, the mythical they.
But it is a weird thing that they don't understand. Like whoever gets upset at this does not understand how preposterous it is to freak out about a frog. And who the fuck is over at Apple? First of all, what about the poor bastard that made Pepe the Frog? For totally non-Kyrgyzstan,
non-internet
red pill reasons. Yeah. This poor bastard just had this cartoon frog that he made. Feels bad, man. You know? Yep. And then all of a sudden, that poor guy has to say, I'm killing off Pepe. Yeah. And then the internet's like, bitch, you're not killing off shit.
Nobody knows who you are, but everyone knows who Pepe is.
You can't kill off something like that. That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's silly to think that he could achieve it, isn't it?
Oh, everybody's so... Well, it's almost like they have to denounce it.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise they'll get lumped in with a supporter. Like, he probably does think that people think he's a supporter.
Maybe.
Right?
Well, I don't think they do. I think he's like, I don't know what's going on, so I want to stay out of it. But I haven't really looked into that too much.
It is weird, man, because, like, people think they're being shadow banned. Like, Scott Adams had a big post the other day where he said he's being shadow banned.
Probably is.
Yeah, but he said he talked to Jack at Twitter, and Jack said there's no shadow banning. I talked to Jack, too.
Oh, shut up, Jack. We know there's shadow banning.
This is Sargon speaking,
Jack's
not
full
me.
of shit. Right, Jack, we know
you think Jack's full of shit?
Oh, absolutely. Why the fuck
Seems
haven't
like
I
a
been
nice
verified,
guy.
Jack? Tell me, Jack. Why haven't I been verified? What's your excuse?
He's probably super busy with the 400 billion people that are on Twitter.
Probably super full of shit. That's what
So
it
have
is.
you tried to get verified?
3 times, and every time they're just denied. Why? I mean, what is it? Don't I have enough followers?
How many followers do you have?
200,000. There are a bunch of parody accounts about me. My fans need to know who I am on Twitter. Don't you think that's the reason for verification, Jack?
Isn't that interesting?
knows he's
Because
full
if
of
you
shit.
were on a television show, it would be expected that you would be
yeah.
verified by now.
Oh,
With
yeah.
that kind of following, that's a
yeah.
giant following. And your YouTube,
630,000 on YouTube.
yeah,
something
that's
like
a lot of people.
that. Seems worth verifying me for.
Yeah.
But it's not.